In the rush to find answers and solutions, reporters and pundits want to throw the name and picture of the self-proclaimed killer at the top of newspapers and in the first seconds of their newscasts. We are not going to do that. We are not going to continue to glorify that evil, deranged teen. Instead, we here at NRATV are going to focus on prevention, stopping evildoers, and of course, the heroes in all of this. Those armed school resource officers, cops, who confronted the student and did everything they could to save as many as they could. People like Officer John Barnes, who was the first to enter Santa Fe High School's art complex where the shooting unfolded. He took fire and is now in critical condition after hours upon hours of surgery. A fellow officer pulled him to safety, those two engaging the shooter quickly. Every law enforcement officer and government official on scene all agree those cops saved lives. Yet the mainstream media is quick to offer up stories about armed officers not working. Like this headline from the Washington Post. Texas school had a shooting plan, armed officers and practice, and still 10 people died. A headline that disregards the true nature of this mass killing. A determined killer who scattered a bag of bombs throughout the school to guarantee his mission. Once he was confronted, he stopped killing and started negotiating. Thank you, officers. They are proof to me that seconds count. It's the very reason that I call for school volunteers to go through an in-depth training and selection process in schools, because seconds count. A training process to carry, of course. It may take an officer 30 seconds to a minute to get to a classroom if he's in the same building. For too many, that is a lifetime, as we saw. An armed teacher in that art complex could have quickly engaged the shooter, maybe saving even more lives. So I ask these reporters who claim that a good guy with a gun can't make a difference to ask themselves a favorite question of theirs. What if? What if John Barnes wasn't there as quickly as he arrived? What if no other officers engaged the shooter in that firefight, then talking him into giving himself up? The answer, they all know, is clear. More lives would have been lost.